Welcome to the channel, it's Curtis on this time. Breaking down the stories, every view will unwind. From left to right, we'll see the light. It's balance, we're chasing, no fighters fight. Curtis still beats, walking it straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis still beats here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis still be keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis. Insights, it's on the screen. Curtis L. be keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis L. be the convo's unique. Curtis L. be talking it straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis L. be's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis L. be keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis. So be the combo's unique. The combo's unique. The combo's unique.
Hail and well met, everyone. And I apologize, PvP. I had already hit play by the time he'd started the question.
Oh, that's
but
all right.
yeah, my sources watch movie too.
Okay, well, hopefully
That's,
I just checked my 1, 2, 3 movies, one that I had a couple months ago saved in my favorites. And I just got a warning message that popped up on the screen saying it wasn't using the right certificate or something, so I just closed it. So I guess that's gone.
I used before I was streaming, I used 1, 2, 3 movies quite a lot, but I had that problem as well. I'd bookmark a movie or show, and then it'd just be gone. So I gave up on it. But
I think the only way I'd try it is if I just went to their website and tried finding it like fresh, and maybe there'd be a new upload that would be safe. But I didn't. Well, basically, it blocked me from everything. So that was okay. I don't mind that.
Well, I've only got 3 tabs open. I've got the movie, I've got Cosby, and I've got StreamYard. So I'll quickly say hello to everyone in the chat. John Ponerero has joined us. He hit the wrong vote. He likes turtles. But I do have a poll up. Basically, is vigilantism never justified, sometimes justified? I'm Batman, or I like turtles. And since I don't have YouTube up, I'm not really sure how the poll is doing, but we'll worry about it later anyway. And we're talking about that, and we have Commodore Production 01. Hello, howdy, and welcome. Hope you are doing well. If you would like, you can join us in Cosme, and we'll be hitting play in just a bit. Before I go on, I think all of you know PvP, one of our resident movie experts extraordinaire. What would you like to say about Citizen Vigilante?
Well, it doesn't pull any punches. Uh,
Hmm.
if you're a snowflake or you're easily offended by violence, better not watch it.
I'm
Uh,
offended, BVP. I'm just totally a bit offended. I can't stand it.
there you
I'm
go.
teasing. No, I'm teasing.
But
Um,
it's like I mean, it's tackling, I think, relevant social issues that are going on in the Western world right now, and a lot of the stuff that's happening in real life is ugly. So of course, the movie's not going to be a picnic. It's going to show a version of the ugliness, and it certainly did that. And the director said he wanted to make a hard-hitting film that would, shake people up, and I think he accomplished it. And just one funny note before we start:
yes,
when
sir.
the main actor got hired for the project and said yes, I'll do it. He got the script and he noticed the working title on the script when he was reading it was The Dark Knight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's what the director originally titled it. So the actor calls up the director and he goes, there's another movie that's pretty popular with that name. You might want to reconsider. I thought that
Well,
was hilarious.
the thing people have similar. There was. I'll try to be quick about this, but there's been a novel that I've been working on since I was 17 freaking years old,
Oh wow.
and my original title of it was Braveheart, and
Okay.
then the movie came out,
Right.
and I was like, oh crap! And not only did the movie come out, but I'd say there's probably a 30 to 40% correlation between the plot of that movie and the plot I had at the time in my mind. And I was
Really?
like, oh, holy cow, I've got to change all of this. I mean, so that was a reason why I haven't finished it yet. The others are just my own damn laziness. I would like to welcome Connie Cleary, who just finished her own stream of The Odd Couple.
Hi, Connie.
Welcome, welcome. I hope you are
Odd
doing
Couple.
well.
Odd
Yeah,
Couple.
great movie.
Yeah.
Not quite Citizen Vigilante, but a great movie. A
Definitely
very
not
great
Citizen Vigilante. No, no.
movie.
No, I mean, Oscar gets mad at Felix for being too tidy, but he doesn't take a pistol to him. So yeah.
I got you. John Ponarera, is this the movie that Elon Musk had free on X for a couple of days?
Yes, yes, it is. It's that famous movie that Elon enjoyed so much. He posted it on X for I think it was 48 hours for free.
Wow. Does it have a lot to do with imagination or immigration? And I think you
Immigration
already answered that, but yes.
is definitely about negative aspects of immigration, I would say.
Got you.
Because I'm not
Got
saying
you.
all immigration is if it was legal immigration and the people were processed properly, that would be one thing. But the trouble is that's not happening. There's just well, look at what happened in Spain a few weeks ago, right? There's
Oh,
just
man.
boatloads of thousands, tens of thousands of people just piling into a country and all but taking over, and they're not vetted. I mean, I imagine a lot of countries in the third world are emptying their prisons and sending those criminals over to our countries, and our governments, being the silly people that they are, seem to be welcoming it for some strange, bizarre reason.
Well, it kind of reminds me of Rome in its last century or so.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
Yep.
And John Ponarero is saying, I've been wanting to see this. That's cool. So,
Yeah. Anytime you want to start there,
all right. I
that would be great,
also
Curtis.
do. We have a handful of people here. John has been posting some really cool vigilante memes in Cosme. And I shall hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see how this thing goes. If it goes. There we go. Let me know how the sound goes for you guys.
Well, I got my sound all the way up here. I don't know what your sound is up levels at, but
Very nearly all the way up.
okay. It sounds okay. I mean, I haven't heard any dialogue yet, of course. So, but the background,
All behavior can be traced back to instincts. When justice is denied, instincts turn to vengeance. Wow. I think we have our themes right there.
yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
You got it on full screen,
And where
I
does?
imagine?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. Hold
Just
on.
wanted to ask because I guess it is kind of widescreen.
There we go. Let's see if that's any better. It's about the same. A little better. All right. Oh, dang it. Come on. Don't do this to me.
It's kind of jerky again.
Choppy.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have to leave it on the, maybe if it plays better on the smaller image, you know, well, let's just try it and see what happens.
Yeah, let's just see what happens here. Yeah, it's not doing well. This site just seems to get worse all the time. But it's my main source for stuff. So. All right, we're in Europe. Some kind of a convenience store or shopping center place. John Ponderero is sharing a meme of the final countdown. I know Troy Pacelli quit using Cosme for some of his streams. I may start trying to look into that and see if that site works any better.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's so choppy, guys.
Yeah.
Well, All right, let me see if I can find a better source. Let's see. It must have heard me, at least on my end. It's running fine now.
Yeah, it's still somewhat choppy here.
How's it running on your end?
I'm just watching the credits.
Okay.
It's well, it's hit or miss. It says it's on YouTube, which is weird, but I don't know if that would be any better.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, I've got.
Hold on.
Well, I've got a couple now. I'm not sure how good these are because one says it's 134 minutes, which is a bit long. One's 106, which is way short, so that's crap. One's about 126 minutes, so that's a little bit short. Maybe I don't know. Just let me look here. That one's too long on YouTube. Daily Motion is garbage now. I don't know why I'm getting
Okay, let me.
I just looked on Google because Google seems to have a better search engine for movies. Yeah, I'm wondering if remember that site I suggested for the movie last week? I'm just trying to see if I can. For some reason, I'm getting all these YouTube ones, which is silly. I don't know what the heck's going on there with all this YouTube. That is odd. I've never had that
All
happen.
right, let's go.
Because I'm getting dozens and dozens all YouTube, and it doesn't make any sense.
So, shut this tab instead. And then I need to. To Cosby, shut that down. Citizen Vigilante. Here we go. All right, let's see how it does on YouTube. Okay, John says that for him it was smoother, but then it froze. So we'll just try it here on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not many sites I'm getting here. Because the sources I'm getting are MSN, which would probably block it, MTV, which makes no sense to me, Daily Motion, which is garbage now because they fragment everything, and Yahoo, which probably I don't know if that would be. I don't know about that. And I'm getting mostly YouTube. So anyway, I'm gonna go back and watch it and see how it looks here.
See how it looks. Well, so far on my end, it's running a lot better, but that's on my end. So let me know how it is on y'all's end.
My end, it's still choppy. It's I don't know. I don't know what everybody else is seeing. It's still kind of like, sometimes it'll play a little bit and then it'll go like still frames kind of thing. But it's playing not bad at the moment. It seems to be getting smoother now. By the way, did YouTube have did you pay on YouTube for it? Because I know sometimes.
Yeah, I just bought it. I just broke
Okay.
down and bought it. So
Okay. Well, it should play. I mean, if you paid for it, you think the darn thing would play, right?
that's what I'm hoping. If
Now,
it
not
doesn't,
that
I'm gonna.
I complain to YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll work.
Yeah, sure. It always does.
Yeah. Hey, it's playing good on my end now, Curtis. I just want to let you
Good,
know.
good. I
The
did
last,
send a complaint to Look Movie too, but my subscription there runs out in 2 months. If their stuff doesn't improve, I just won't renew the subscription.
yeah, this is
So
playing. This is playing really good on my end right now.
good,
I don't know
good,
about
good,
everybody else.
good.
John says good so far. It looks like here.
Okay, excellent, excellent.
Yeah, this is playing. This is playing fine. Now, fingers crossed, toes crossed.
Right on.
And those are the only things I can cross.
No, fair. Yeah, this first scene is pretty horrible. I mean,
It kind of grabs your attention, doesn't it?
because I mean, there's no, and it's basically the way it would feel to her. I mean, what the fuck is this? Why?
Yeah, just random murder. But
Mm-hmm.
that is happening though. That's
It
the frightening
is.
thing. And I guess the director he got tired of seeing all the news about this and probably
It
watching
made a
more
movie.
independent media to really get the true story because the mass media lies.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, that's the one flaw I'm finding. This is definitely not uh, CNN or any of those people that we're watching here. This has got to be some independent media that they're showing.
yeah.
John Ponderosa hates to jinx it, but it seems okay now.
Yeah, it's okay here too, John. So fingers crossed, eh?
Now, I don't know any of these. I'm assuming these are independent filmmakers here.
Yeah, the
Maybe I'm
director,
wrong.
Arnie Hammer is the guy that stars in it, by the way. Uh,
Okay.
and yeah, the director is an independent. He works outside of the system,
Okay.
and he's kind of got a reputation. He's kind of made a lot of kind of schlocky movies in the past. Uwe Boll,
Yes.
not
Well,
Uwe Boll. He's also
yeah.
to the photography. That's the director.
I've
Uh,
heard bad things about him, but written, produced, and directed by Uwe Boll. If this is good, this may be the best thing he's ever done, man.
it seems to be the. I think he did one movie previously that got some good reviews, but this seems to be the
Okay.
one. This seems to be the one that's
The
getting the attention for him. Negative and positive, but he's getting attention.
yes, good.
By the
Well,
way,
the first parts, yes.
there's another a movie about immigration, the bad side of immigration, that's apparently coming out next month. I saw an ad for it on YouTube. Where they show the what is it? The ad for the movie, basically.
The trailer.
And yeah, the trailer. That's the word I was trying to grasp. Yeah, um, it's about the same subject matter. It looked like to me, anyway, as much as I could tell from a 30-second trailer. And of course, there's a certain group of people that are really upset about it and want it to be banned. Guess who they are?
Of course.
Yeah.
Couldn't be the Dems, right?
Well, they're about the same, but no, I was thinking of a different group, but the group that is causing a lot of immigration problems. I'll put it that way.
Nice car.
I wouldn't mind having that car.
And Uwe Boll shows up for his red carpet movie. You know it's true. Everything I do, oh, I do it for you. Wow. Holy cow.
Hi, sweet girl. Hooray.
Saying, weren't there several countries in Europe trying to suppress the movie? I'm thinking that's part of the reason why Alon got involved. I can't
Yeah,
exactly remember.
I think it got banned in the UK, of course, because the UK is
Of course.
might as well be one of those third world countries now, because it basically is one.
Thank you, King Charles.
I think France tried to ban it. I don't know if they Germany. Get this, Germany, who has a bad history of censorship and banning things like books. Remember the 40s? They had the review panel, and they rejected it on some Mickey Mouse grounds that it didn't meet some esoteric criteria, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the director, basically, I think the last interview I saw months ago, he said he was going to go and appeal it and go directly in front of them and argue, because he
They
said
have to do something.
basically by censoring free speech, he was going to go in front of them and say, well, by censoring freedom of speech, you're basically fascist. And I don't think the German panel would like being called fascist, but I think he was planning on doing that.
I don't blame him. I don't
Well,
blame him.
it is a form of fascism to censor free ideas.
Now, who are these yahoos that are trying to attack this guy? Actual footage of the tired midnight blogger in his first gunfight. Hey, we need him in Canada.
I wouldn't mind.
We need this guy in Canada.
I wouldn't say no. The way things are going, it's getting crazier by the week here. Oh yeah, well, I haven't looked into it yet, but apparently one of the liberal MPs got caught flying over to China to do propaganda for the Chinese government.
Yeah, of course they did.
An elected Canadian member of Parliament. Yeah. Oh, gee, I got the spinning circle here.
It's spinning. Yeah, me too. All right, let's read. I never did get to call my service provider.
Okay.
I guess we just need to repeat that we need more guys like this in Canada.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not condoning violence per se, but there comes a point when enough violence is done by outsiders on the population that's built the country for 150 years. You gotta say no at a certain point.
Well, that's the reason why vigilantism happens. Is people get tired of violence and tired
When
of
the,
being unsafe.
well, it's when the authorities don't do the job they're supposed to do.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
if I vote somebody into power, a politician into power, I expect them to look after the country. But
Mhm.
what's going on here now? It's the opposite. They're basically pillaging the country for all they can grab.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they blame it on the Russians and the Chinese, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because this guy is not a good guy. He's working for the government.
So basically, he's what? I'm having a senior moment. What's the name of your prime minister again?
Carney.
Carney. That's it.
Mark Carney. Yeah.
Don't be afraid of Mark Carney.
You know, the thing is, Mark Carney, we got a trade deal looming. The deadline is on the 19th. And what's Carney doing instead of trying to get a trade deal done by the 19th? Oh, he's in Italy having a holiday until the 17th.
Well, he works hard for Canada. He deserves it.
He takes the holiday. Well, our economy is going to go in the dumpster fire. He's off enjoying himself, probably eating expensive food and drinking expensive wine
Mm-hmm.
on our tax dollars, of course.
I wish I could get money to pay for my trips and wine. How's he going to deal with this?
Well, since he doesn't want to create a disturbance on the bus for the other people, he'll.
Yep.
But
he's not.
But let's listen to what he tells them here.
Sorry, it's spinning.
Yeah, YouTube needs to clean up their act.
Somebody needs to. Or I will kill you. Hmm?
The luckiest you've ever been. They don't realize how close they came to getting their asses kicked. But they're a bunch of brainless punks.
Yeah.
One reason I'm glad I don't
So
have
he
to ride
doesn't.
public transit anymore.
Yeah, tell me about it. John Ponterero. Good meme. I mean, it's fairly realistic anyway.
Yeah, the thing is, there's the later parts of the movie where he's not a perfect person by any means.
Right.
It becomes more. There's more complex layers they add to him as the movie goes on, and some of the ways he earns his money is not exactly, not exactly. Well, I'll let you just watch. I don't want to give any spoilers.
You're fine. Over the weekend, I watched two vigilante type movies that I'd never seen before. One was Boondock Saints, and one was Four Brothers. They were both
Okay.
really good.
Okay.
Is this his wife, his sister?
I think just some random person that he heard about, because it's never identified that they have any kind of relationship.
Okay.
He probably read about her story in the paper or something, and
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
I don't know about you, but the sound and the picture are a little bit out of sync. But I guess it's playing, so I don't know how anybody else is seeing it. If anybody else is in the chat there.
On my end, it looks good, but let me know, y'all. The actor is amazing.
Yeah, I thought the casting was very solid in this movie.
I def- I have mixed feelings about this interaction in the hospital.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's spot on as far as his thinking, but it's a little bit cruel. So he is moderately rich.
Apparently he's fairly well off, yeah. Because he seems to own a few things. Not just the bar, but I think he probably I can't remember if he owns this place as well.
He either owns it or his company manages the property, one of the two, or both.
Yeah, he's definitely got some kind of it seems a reasonably extensive company operating. I guess he's like a CEO or whatever. You know, it's not necessarily hands on every day, but you're kind of the main boss.
So he really is kind of a Batman light without the suit
Well, I don't think he's
and
quite
with
that well.
guns instead.
He's probably not as black and white as Batman because Batman's well until they. I think they want to. Didn't they start Batman killing people in one of the recent movies? So you know that was
Probably.
yeah that wasn't really Batman to me because Batman never intentionally kills. I don't think he only
Yeah.
kills when it happens and when you know in the line of duty kind of thing. But I think it's
Yeah.
usually you know it's not you know purposeful. I don't think he means to. I mean, you know, even the bad guys, he usually just wants to lock them up. I believe so.
Yeah. So I guess this is what the Canadian or United States government deciding to try to take him out.
Well, this is over in Europe, of course. Um,
So the European country is deciding to take him out while he's on their soil.
yeah, basically, they want to stop him from doing what he's doing. I think. And this guy, I can't remember if he's a head cop or if he's working for some intelligence agency. He seems higher up than the regular you know police.
The Superman.
Okay, now we jump to another thing. Sometimes it's not exactly linear on the story, Curtis.
Got you. Okay.
But we'll come back to that last scene later. Now, this is why I say he's not exactly a lily white individual, because this is another one of his businesses.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Yeah, so he's not exactly, Mr.
He's
Clean.
not lawful good. Real Wade is here. John
Yeah.
Pontorero just gave me $4.99 super chat. So thank you very much.
Nice.
John, you will get to pick the next film.
By the way, if anybody wants to see a little TNA, this scene is for you.
Okay, I'm gonna be paying attention. And yes, Real Wade, I had a really good Sunday, although not quite as good as this guy seems to be getting, but good, close enough to it.
Yeah, I would have messaged Gorilla and told him there was going to be some TNA in a movie, but there just wasn't enough time. And I know Gorilla, unless you tell him something like days before, he doesn't seem to ever read it. So
I know I'm getting worse and worse about reading my stuff.
yeah, I mean,
It's
sometimes.
like my apologies. I know it sounds lame, but I'm just busy.
I know the feeling. Yeah, like I was thinking of going out for groceries. I need to go out for groceries, but I'm not even going to bother tonight because it's going to be dark. It's going to be dark in about 40 minutes, and I don't really like going out. And the only grocery store open till 11 is down in the downtown, which is where all the crazy, addicts hang out. So I think I'll pass.
Best movie ever, 9.8.
There you go.
Well, so far this is only the fourth new movie, like 2026 movie that I've seen, and it's definitely showing more TNA than any of the movies I've seen from this year.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you think Hollywood would ever show you this scene?
Not anymore. It's funny because they're such sexual deviants, but yet they become prudes when it comes to what they show on the screen.
Well, yeah, yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean it out.
Well, if it's completely deviant, yeah, they'll show it. And I'm not saying this isn't deviant on a certain level, but I want to be a citizen vigilante.
Well, I mean, after all the killing, he's got to relax somehow, right?
Well, that's fair. You get involved with all this death, you want a little bit of life.
You betcha.
And this may be the wrong way to get it, but
if they did a movie about subculture sex, with
Mm-hmm.
certain subculture groups. I'll put it, politely. That would be Hollywood would love that. Oh, this is good here. This is funny.
Hurts the business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a certain code. It's a bit out of left field, I gotta say, but
Yeah, it's not perfectly lawful good, is it?
no. Which I think that makes the movie better, because if it was just black and white and he's just like some kind of heroic figure, then you know it wouldn't be as believable. But
Yeah.
since he's not all Mr. Nice Guy, he has his dark side, I guess, so to speak. That's so
Yeah.
I find it more believable as a film, personally.
Not to mention she looks really good topless.
Yeah, she's not bad
Just
looking. I wouldn't say no.
okay. I didn't forget, real Wade. I just got in too late. John wants to do the Shake Hands with the Devil. All right. So next Wednesday, we will watch Shake Hands with the Devil.
Oh, that's a good one too.
I have
That was
never seen it. I've been wanting to watch it for a long time.
that would have been my second choice, actually, Curtis. But
Gotcha.
I just thought that this one's more current since it only came out this year, so I figured, let's go with this one.
That's fair. We can't have vigilantes running around doing their own thing.
You don't want
We
society to
don't.
collapse. And then he winks. Do you notice how he winked?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he actually meant a word of that.
Well, I don't know what the globalist game is, but they want a controlled collapse. And I don't think they understand that you don't get a controlled collapse. That's the whole point. It is uncontrolled.
It's always been through history that way. I mean, I'd like him to tell the dead mother at the beginning of the movie that it's everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're looking after it. Yeah, right.
Well, let's face it. Who's looking after that kid? I suspect that whatever treatment that kid's getting is not the best.
I would imagine it's a state-run orphanage or something, and he's
Mm-hmm.
probably being indoctrinated.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, your mother wasn't killed by an immigrant, son. You better listen to us. We're going to tell you what to think.
Yep.
I remember the scene previously where he talked about how they got his DNA off his drink.
Mm-hmm.
That's was a flash forward.
This is where they got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you notice the government guy sitting at the table was watching all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is good. He switches the drinks because they're basically rape drug drinks in the girls'
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
Not that Mr. Law and Order did anything to stop it. He just sat and watched.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is an interesting point to point out. The guy's job it is to stop it doesn't stop it. The guy it isn't his job, he's the one who does. And that's when vigilantism happens. When good people stop, Well, hell, look at the story of Billy the Kid for that matter. I'm not going to say that Billy the Kid was a vigilante or justified, but the government wasn't doing its job. He felt like he had to protect himself.
I'm actually amazed that. Oh, I'll just wait a minute.
Yeah. This is nice. You've seen Boondock Saints, haven't you?
I have not. I've heard a lot about it.
Oh my God, we need to watch that.
Well, you want to add it to the list there, Curtis. I'd be happy to watch it if you want to do it one of these weeks.
Yeah, we'll make it happen soon. Maybe not Wednesday, but soon.
Yeah, anytime. I mean, there's no great rush. I mean, you've got already a donation to do the next movie next Wednesday, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to hog it. I don't expect to have you showing my movies every week. That would be a bit weird after a while, right? So
that's fair. Weird. So somebody did your job, pal. So instead of being grateful, you're gonna tear this guy a new one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just reading the chat here. Sometimes you have to let the courts decide what you did was right or wrong. Well, I would love if that concept, if it was a reality. But the trouble is, I've seen trials in Canada where, there's one in BC, for instance, where an Indigenous guy beat the hell out of his girlfriend with a baseball bat, and he got a reduced sentence because he's a native.
Oh, wow.
Because he's Indigenous. The judge said, well,
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of thing that no wonder people lose trust in the court system. Another famous one is a guy that had committed like 19 offenses previously, violent crimes, got out on parole, and in downtown Vancouver, he stabbed an elderly man to death, and then a second man, he cut his hand off before the cops got him.
That's crazy.
And he was out on parole with a criminal offense record as long as his arm. He should have been declared a dangerous offender, I think, after 19 violent offenses. Because that used to be on the books. I don't know if the Liberals got rid of it. There used to be a Dangerous Offender Act where if you were violent enough, they could put you away for life. It was rarely used, but in
Well,
extreme cases, I could see
yeah.
it. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I
We're
see too.
back here again.
We're a good action scene.
Yep.
Tim, yeah, I get it. I'm a little column A and B on the idea for this plot. Sometimes you have to do it, let the courts decide what you did was right or wrong. John Ponerero, weird.
I think if you go ahead and try and sue the courts here, I don't think you're going to get very far. Maybe if you're a multimillionaire with a lot of expensive lawyers, but generally the courts here just tell the average citizen to go, jump off a short.
Well, that's the backward thing. Is if you're a citizen, you're treated worse than if you're not.
Well, I've seen a lot of examples.
And I don't understand that.
A lot of times in Canada, the victims get treated worse than the offenders now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the United States has similar problems and really a lot of places.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that the population is still so calm and not resorting to violent insurrection, because I don't know how far the West is going to fall apart. Eventually, enough people are going to suffer badly enough that something's going to happen, I think. It might be years away, but I think eventually it's not going to be good.
It baffles me that things haven't completely fallen apart by now.
I think it's a tribute to the average citizen being more patient than they're given credit for.
Yeah, 100%. I wish I could remember that principle. It was a communist strategy of the 60s to overwhelm the societal structures, cause them to collapse.
No, that's been going back till the beginning of communism.
Yeah. I wish I could remember the name of the principle.
Well, it's alive,
but it doesn't matter. It is alive and well.
Alive and well, because look at all the crazy Democrats that they even get elected. That's the scary part.
Yeah. I would vote for Cassie.
Now, Cassie could probably do a better job of running things.
As long as she got butt scritches, she'd just put her paw on anything.
There you go.
Tim, sadly, the courts are immune to lawsuits. I get it, you shouldn't be able to sue them for just anything, but if their decision they made ended someone's life and they knew that person was a bad person, they should be held responsible. I love the music to this. I definitely have mixed feelings about this scene.
Yeah, well, I told you, it doesn't pull any punches for sure.
He's not a cookie cutter character, is he? I mean,
no, he's definitely
I'm sure that the left is saying he is, but
well, they just call him a Nazi and a fascist. That's what they'll say. they're very predictable. That's one thing that they are. And I mean, yeah, I have I have qualms about this scene too. It's pretty over the top. But he did warn him. He said, "Say, hey, I don't want to
Yeah,
kill you."
and from a Okie farmer's point of view, you don't come on my land unannounced without being willing to take some lead.
Well, that's true. There's a lot of places in the U.S. If you walk on private property and get shot, well, that's your problem, not the property owner,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Oh, here
Just
we
but a
are.
scratch.
Here we are. Another one of his businesses that his company owns.
So, what is
Once
this
again,
business?
I think this is like a real estate business.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, we'll
Just
get
a
in. We get into it here.
just a flesh wound.
So it shows another side of him. He's definitely not. He's definitely not Batman. He's definitely not all good.
Yeah, that and he seems to be more hands-on with his businesses. Yes.
I wouldn't bother be renting from him. I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I haven't had a late payment on my rent in over 2 years. So,
Well, yeah,
you
yeah. The thing is, my mother rented out her parents' house to
know.
a woman that was basically honest, but then after some number of years, she got a sleazy boyfriend that moved in,
Oh no.
and basically they didn't pay the rent for the last three months before they decided to,
Disappeared.
break the doors and do a lot of damage to the inside of the house, and then they buggered off without notice. They just left. So I
Yeah,
remember
that sounds
going
about
over
right.
there. Yeah, I went over there with my mother to help clean it out, and there were doors off the hinges, and then in the back shed, that used to be empty at one time. It was like it's like a wood shed, eh? And I mean, you could drive a car in there to park it. I don't think my granddad ever had a car, but we went in and it was full of items like stereo speakers and
Oh Lord, stuff he'd
and
stolen.
stolen. Obviously, it was all stolen. Yeah.
Crap.
So that's why I can understand his frustration with
I
getting rid of the bad
can. I
tenants.
really
Yeah.
can. very interesting that maybe I'm overthinking it, or maybe I'm giving this guy too much credit in his writing, but there's a lot of nuance to the way they're showing this issue. I mean, technically, he's an illegal alien.
Yeah, that is.
Technically,
I think
wow,
the people. Well, okay, we're just not quite over.
it's good. No, I'm loving this. There's some. I feel there's a lot of
Well, the thing is that
thought.
the haters that wanted to hate it just said, "Oh, it's the fascist, anti-immigrant, hating. It's just a hater movie that hates immigrants." Blah blah blah
No,
blah.
no,
You
this
know,
is actually very subtly showing
but I
both of the sides of the issue.
I thought there was a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah, I thought there was a lot of layers on this, a lot of subtleties, like you say. That the haters, the people that hate the film, they
they
don't even
didn't.
want to notice that, right? So
No, they just want to hate on it.
yeah, and I bet I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them haven't even watched the damn movie all the way through.
Well, I don't know Uwebol's politics, but the little bit that I've never even watched one of his films, but I've watched a lot of reviews of his films. I don't know what his politics are, but I don't read hardcore conservative out of anything that I've seen.
I think his politics are kind of like almost libertarian in the sense that it's like,
Hmm.
don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. Just you know,
Yeah,
respect my rights.
and I'll respect yours.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, or try to, right? But
No, I'm definitely getting libertarian vibes from this film.
hmm.
I mean, in mostly a good way, but not 100% a good way.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Again, they're
once
exploring
again,
the issue.
well, in the real world, things are often gray. Black and
Yes,
white is,
yes.
at that's what I don't like about Hollywood. They'd rather do fantasy films where everything's black and white, even if they don't
And
make any damn sense in reality.
and
Because
the white guy is always the villain, and the other types are the good guys.
yeah, and of course the women are going to be the strong, dominant characters, just about
Yeah.
always.
Oh, I'm sure if I were really criticizing this, I should say I don't see a strong female character yet. I can't respect this film.
Yeah, but I mean, it wouldn't make sense to have a love interest in a movie like this.
That's fair. The prostitute's been the closest that this film has come to, which again demonstrates, like you said, this is a very flawed character.
Definitely.
While I can respect his thinking, while I can respect some of his actions, there's some brokenness in this guy.
I can
I mean,
understand. I
yeah,
understand
go ahead.
I
His
understand his
frustration.
frustration and his motivation that
Mhm.
that frustration leads to in violent outcomes. So yeah, I mean, he's not perfect by any means, but this guy is way less than perfect. Like I think
Yeah,
he's downright evil to me because
well,
he knows what's going
exactly.
on, but
And yet,
he'd
he'd
rather
rather work for these bastards.
well, yeah, he'd rather just support the system as it is instead of trying to make it better.
There was no justice. That is the theme.
This is picking up. Have you heard about the rape gang report that one of the British politicians released months ago?
Only a little bit, enough to disgust me, but not enough to really give a very intelligent conversation about it.
I downloaded it yet, but I haven't had time to actually read any of it. And something like 25,000 British girls have been, assaulted and over the past number of decades. I have to read it one of these days. It's
That's
pretty
disgusting.
horrific, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Love how she lies to his face
Mm-hmm.
with a beard.
That's fantastic.
Because she's kind of picking up
She
what he's trying to do.
knows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what a phony.
Yeah, two-faced bastard.
Yeah, I really
Politician.
despised him more as the movie went on, because he's just a snaky character.
But those are the kinds that get up in positions of power.
Oh boy. Yeah, our system is full of them right now.
He reminds me of someone. I'm trying to think of who it is. Dang it. Oh, well, doesn't matter.
There's another. I remember. You ever heard of the? Oh, here we go. This is good.
Oh.
Yeah, guess who?
This is not smart. But then they don't know that it's not smart. They don't care. They always get away with it. So
they've never had any upbringing. They never had anybody tell them no. They've never had anybody instill moral values into their empty little heads. They probably have terrible. Their parents are probably not much different than they are. I'd take a guess.
Right.
And anyway, they're going to find out the hard way now.
Hey, look! This is diversity in action right here.
Yeah, diversity is our strength. The diversity is our strength.
Yes. Yes. Black guy, strong female character, and a gay white guy. Yep. I love that he didn't shoot them. I'll give you their names. Why does he run? Oh! He doesn't touch the girl, hardly. Or did he electrocute her too?
I think she ran away.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see it, but she must have. They didn't even have a chance to run.
They got what
I
they
have
deserve.
zero pity for these guys, though. They did. I'm sorry,
Well,
but
they were beating up that
if
kid. They were going to steal his phone.
mhm.
Basically, they were committing criminal activity. So I have no sympathy.
No, I get. I'm not saying that. I can't say that it's right necessarily, but I can't. I can't feel any sympathy for those clowns. Okay,
Well, the
sorry. Going
thing
back.
is, he was nice to them on the bus when he warned them.
He gave them a chance.
He gave them a chance to smarten up, and they chose not to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like in the movie, isn't it? Early in the movie, doesn't it say something about choices, the choices we make, or did he say that to them on the bus?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
he
think
said
it
that
was
on
on
the
the
bus.
bus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and everybody every day has to make choices, and
Yeah.
everybody's got a chance to make a good choice or a bad choice.
For yourself.
Yeah, well, with the gun control here, I don't think I'm going to ever get to this level, but
That's the no, that's the thing. They have us in a place where I mean, let's face it, this guy is in at least a little bit of a special situation. He's got the resources to do this. How many people do?
that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. The average person is in survival mode, the way I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you got to work your ass off just to survive.
Just to eat, watch a
Yeah,
few movies.
yeah.
Nothing personal. Where did he go?
Oh, he's not in there anymore. I think he had left.
No, after slaughtering everyone.
Yeah, why they decided to open that, I don't know what they were thinking they were going to gain because you think they'd realize.
DNA, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
they
don't
already got
know.
they already got that off the drink though. Oh, here's the one. Here's the judge.
How do you have you seen Law Abiding Citizen?
Uh, I don't. That's a movie.
Yes.
I haven't. No, I missed that one too.
There's a lot of this movie that's reminding me, and I'm trying to make up my mind which one I like better because they're both really. It's going to depend on how this ends because Law Abiding Citizen is fantastic, except for the end. The end is I just can't suspend my disbelief to think that it would end that way. I'm not saying that it's not an appropriate ending. It's just I don't see that that's possible. So
Yeah, well, yeah, the ending of this is pretty extreme. So you might. I don't know
well,
if
the
you'll.
ending of that one's extreme, but it's not the extremity. It's just I don't believe that the people who do the things at the ending have the skills to do those things.
Oh, I see.
It's like I don't know how to explain it without giving away the ending, but
Okay.
they
Well,
didn't establish, yeah,
yeah,
and the judge is getting his justice.
he's dope. The
Very
judge.
few.
Yeah, he
V
gave the
for Vendetta.
judge a shot of
Yeah.
heroin.
Collateral damage. What? Well, then society needs to. Anyway. If I'd filmed this, I think I would have shown the interview.
I think he
But
does show it. I think he does
he
show it later.
does at some point. Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
Ooh, yep. Yeah, there's definitely law-abiding citizen vibes about this.
Okay.
This is something that character would have done and would have been able to do. It's not that character that I disbelieve. It's a different one in that
Okay.
film. It's a, you know. Now I like this scene because it's showing that this is not a good thing. Actually, this is terrible. It's terrible that this is happening to these people. But like he says, society's falling apart.
And that's very true where I am. There's millions of sheep in my country. Now this is the
Yeah,
scene
that's too far.
this is the scene I had real problems with.
Yeah. One, I don't see that that's how the car would. Why would it explode? And two, he must be a psychopath at this point.
Well, I mean, basically, I would guess that those people didn't deserve what he did to them.
No.
So he's definitely got his extreme edges.
So either A, he's a psychopath, or B, they're showing a descent into evil.
Well, I think his point was about to the judge was about crossing the line. When he crossed the line into the other side of the road. I mean, it's kind of a brutal way to make the point, and I don't agree with it. That's the one scene in the movie that really, really, really did I did not like.
Bug you. Yeah, I get it.
Well, once again, though,
but you're right. It shows that he's not the hero.
He's not Batman.
He's not someone that they want, that we want to be like. I might wish I had his skills. Oh, here's the interview.
Yeah. So he's calling the rapist victims too.
Mm-hmm.
Because society didn't help them adjust. I thought there were parents that were supposed to tell their kids how to behave.
Well, I think when a certain line is crossed, it is, frankly, it doesn't matter if society's bad or not. You can't allow that behavior. You just can't.
And the thing is, we're in a world where there's all kinds of bad behavior being allowed.
Hmm. And you have to wonder why.
Oh,
I think I know where this is going.
I think what's going on is purposeful. I think the governments want it this way, and there's
I do too.
various reasons I could theorize as to why. But anyway,
Yep. Maybe. Hmm. This is very law-abiding citizen here.
Okay. Well, gee, I'm gonna have to see that one now. I don't know where I can find it. But
We need to do a watch party of that one someday. We
okay,
need to do Saints and law-abiding citizen.
okay. If you want to add it to the list, then might as well.
Dagnabbit. All right, let me refresh.
It's weird. It plays so well for quite a while, and then it just goes into the circle.
We've got 19 minutes to go if it'll just play.
Yeah, we're just about at the end. YouTube.
Yeah, still it did better than the other site.
Yeah, the other one was not working at all, really.
I actually think I like what law-abiding citizen did better to the judge, but this is understandable in a very dark and sadistic way.
And the thing is, though, if he's let these 6 rapists go free, and a 14-year-old girl's life has been destroyed, and he thinks
Here's the deal.
Isn't she
Go ahead.
more of a victim than the rapists are? I would think so, but
I would think so. What are we going to do about those? How many thousands of British girls
oh well, you know what's even more
were
horrific?
assaulted?
What's more horrific? It wasn't just the rape. The rape. See, these are rape gangs. They get young girls, and they bring them in. They bring them in, and then there's a whole. It's just a rape gang. I mean, there's just one rape after another rape on these girls, and they don't let them loose. Like once they got them, they're basically, they take them in and they don't leave. And even if they do escape, if they take them, if they call the police won't do anything to help. If they get them to child services won't do anything. And sometimes they'll just hand them back to the rape gang, from what I've heard people talking about.
That's disgusting.
So basically, I'd like to believe in law and order, but I don't see much law and I don't see much order anymore.
Well, it goes down to there was no justice in these circumstances. I don't think the movie's saying there's no justice in the world, but there's not justice being done by our society and systems anymore.
Yeah, it's gotten to the degree where you can't just ignore it. And I mean, I can see why some people obviously wouldn't. This isn't like picnics and lollipops, of course. But after all those dumb superhero movies that don't really mean anything, I kind of it was refreshing to actually watch something based in the real world, so to speak.
Yeah.
Even if it's a bit extreme in parts of the movie, I could relate to it as actually being,
It is more relatable and more realistic than a Marvel movie
yeah,
from the last couple of years, anyway,
yeah. I
or
mean,
actually ever, because they're not realistic. But that's the point of the Marvel movie.
well,
You
I
go to
mean,
the
yeah,
Marvel movie to escape reality.
I don't have anything against superhero movies if they're good. Um, oh, here's the final scene. I think I'm going to shut up now because
Okay, I'll keep quiet too.
this is where it gets hardcore. And by the way, the actor that played the father here, he actually said it was a great opportunity because actually, after he did the film, he got all kinds of positive feedback on Facebook and on his cell phone. I mean,
Really?
crazy. I thought he'd be getting death threats or something, but nope. Apparently, it was a successful
Very
experience.
positive.
Yeah,
Interesting.
no,
Well, I'm
crazy.
glad it was.
Yeah, because he plays your stereotypical immigrant father quite well here. But yeah, this is where it gets pretty hardcore at the end here.
Yep. Well, if this kid really did assault a woman,
Well,
then
he's one of the six. He's going after the six that the judge let go.
gotcha.
Yeah, well, I was young too, but I didn't go around raping young girls.
Nope. I knew that that was wrong even then. I've known that was wrong since I was 5. How can they not know?
Different a different culture that looks at women as property, I think.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. And I hate to say it, but he's been more merciful to them than they were to that girl. At least it was quick.
At least, yeah, at least they won't be living in fear for the rest of their lives. It's
I'm
pretty
not
extreme.
saying what he's doing is right. I'm just saying
Oh, it's a very extreme ending.
it's more merciful to them than they gave to her. I'm just saying.
I see this film as this film as a warning, if anything else. The one thing positive I can take away from it is saying, look, if the authorities don't get their act together and they don't do what's right and they don't do what's just and they let the system fall apart willingly, this is going to be the outcome someday.
Well,
I still think there's going to be extreme things. I mean, people on the right have been pretty held back pretty good so far, but because the left is, look at what they did to Charlie Kirk, for instance, right?
yeah.
You
And
know,
look, that guy may be a Mike. There's diversity here. I mean, think about it. They're not. How many? He got 5 of them, right? So there's one
yeah,
more kid.
I think there was 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 more.
Oh, there's 2 more. Wow. God dang it. And what you're doing can be allowed to continue?
That's the blindness that they seem to suffer from. When I watch the British government give free room and board to illegal immigrants while they're terrorizing and arresting their own citizens, something's wrong. Oh yeah, you're innocent. Innocent. Oh, he's as guilty
And
as
again, it's not to say the other guy's the hero or innocent or good. I don't want to be like that guy, but if I have a choice between this guy and the other guy, I know who's going to have a better time in hell. Wow. Then why didn't you do it?
See, he's under the illusion that there's stability. You should talk to that 14-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm. What about the two girls that he was just going to allow to be roofied?
But I mean, it's very accurate because you look at the British politicians, and they welcome boatloads of people pouring onto their beaches. They give them free room and board, put them up in hotels. And, you know, these people move into neighborhoods and terrorize the indigenous British population. And the government says, hey, it's all good.
This film is dedicated to thousands of assault and murder victims. Let me back that up because I want to read that. Sorry.
Yeah, that went by pretty quick in the end there.
I don't read that fast.
It did go by fast, though.
Victims in Europe who were betrayed by our legal system. Holy cow. That, I'm not sure I know what to say. There's, you're welcome, John. I gotta admit, I enjoyed it, but I also wonder what that says about me. Does that I mean, am I too much like Sanders, who's frankly not the good guy? He's really not. If there is a good guy in this, is like the girl that was assaulted. They're the only innocent people anyway in this.
I would agree. I think the female victims are the only ones that are blameless. Everybody else
Kind of
is
has something coming.
doing
Yeah.
bad things.
And don't get me wrong, I can't give this guy carte blanche. Even though I 100% agree with most of the things he says, I can't really, I don't want to start preaching that, we need to go in with blah, blah, blah and do the things that YouTube will strike me down if I even just talk about it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I like to think of this film as a very explicit warning, and I doubt the people that need to see it have seen it. The powers that be, the politicians, they're the people that need to see this. But of course, they never will. They never will, though, because it's too far.
Well, they're too busy.
They would say, "Oh, it's extreme right wing."
Well, maybe if the guy was like gay and was shooting at Christians and shooting at Donald Trump, then maybe that would be okay.
The left in Hollywood would be praising it then.
Uwe Boll. Well, this is my first Uwe Boll film, and I gotta say, I don't know if all the criticism of him is justified, but this is, I don't know, this or Project Hail Mary is my favorite film from 2026. I don't know which one I would pick because they're both great films, but in very different ways.
Well, Hail Mary, that's a sci-fi film, isn't it?
It is. It's a great film, but it's not.
It's another one I haven't
seen.
Like so many films I haven't seen.
I almost put that on the list today, but I knew that so many other people had. I'm going to shut this down. John Ponarero gives it a 9.8. It has a great beat and was easy to dance to. What do you rate it, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but
I have to give it a high rating too. I mean, I don't think a 9.8 is too far off, really. I hesitate to give it a perfect rating because there are
some flaws, but it's not. There aren't many, and they're definitely not anything that like ruins the film for me.
And the thing is, too, for a small independent film, I imagine. I haven't looked up the budget, but I imagine it would have been modest by Hollywood standards.
Let's look it up.
Okay,
budget.
I wonder if it'll even be on. You bet it'll be on Wikipedia or not. I have a feeling.
If they do, it'll be just a big right-wing film, and it's Uwe Boll is a known neo-zany and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched many. I know that several of your right-wing critics did talk about this film, but I didn't. I only listened to a little. I think a Critical Drinker maybe was about the only one that I listened to at all, because
I can't remember.
I wanted to keep my opinion of it my own. So the budget is estimated at $6 million. So it's a decent amount, but not much for a Hollywood production, which it's not. Following its release, the film achieved significant box office success, grossing $67 million in the first week. That's got to tell you something. There are varying reports regarding the budget, with some sources suggesting it could be as low as $750,000 to $5 million. So
I'm seeing US $2 million on Wiki here. I just looked it up.
So 6 million is the high estimate, 750,000 is the low estimate. Wikipedia does have a thing about it. Let's see what it says. Let's see what the libtards have to say about Citizen Vigilante. I know I'm being a little bit bad here. It's an action thriller film produced, written, and directed by Uwe Boll. Stars Arnie Hammer as Michael Sanders, a vigilante enraged by the breakdown of law and order who targets criminals and assaultists. I wish we could say the word. Not that I like the word. I just wish we had the right. We should have the right to say it. Most of whom are migrants, although not all. I've noticed that not all of them are. In fact, he probably blows up more police than he does migrants.
I'm not sure what paragraph you're on, but I was just looking at the second paragraph here.
Yes.
And it says it received overwhelmingly negative reviews from critics who criticized its plot, execution, and perceived anti-immigrant message. I don't think it's perceived. I think it's a very blatantly an anti-immigrant message, at least as far as bad immigrants. Perceived, hilarious. And
well, but again,
but it says
again. Go ahead.
The last part of the paragraph, but was praised by several right-wing and far-right
figures. Well,
why don't they just call?
You know what? Can I? Will you guys indulge me for just a second? For just a second, I have to do this if you don't mind.
Sure.
We're all. I don't know if have you seen this video by Dominic Frisby? Stay in Cosby. Stay in Cosby. I'm going to share something here.
I'm still here.
So, okay. All right. This is my response to Wikipedia's statement there. And if, yes. Then you are far right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I love this video. So you're in the middle, another individual, a Gladstonian liberal. You once laughed at Donald Trump. Let's go. Churchill, worse than Neil Powell.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yes. Cats are racist. Eating meat is racist. Heck, lives, masters even racist. You know who was just racist? You. Gives me anxiety. Oh. Yep, that's kind of my theme song anymore.
Yeah.
We're all right wing now.
I think I might have saw that one like a year ago or whenever it was when it came out. Hey,
Joel.
can you send that message that to Facebook when you have time there, Curtis?
Yes, I will. I will do that right now
have that one
before.
handy.
Yeah, we need that one hand. He's got several that I really wish I had time, and I really wish, even more importantly, I wish YouTube would let me speak, because I would love to share some of this stuff.
Gorilla gets censored all the time. I've heard him complaining about it.
I know.
When he types something in the chat they don't like. Oh, by the way, the German film did not receive an age rating in its first 2 reviews by the FSK. I guess that's a review board in Germany, meaning it could not be shown in theaters, advertised, or sold in most stores. Well, there's democracy in action.
Exactly.
Elon Musk subsequently promoted the film, made available for free on X for 2 days. After a 3rd review, the FSK assigned an 18 rating to the film's theatrical release, allowing it to be shown in theaters. So he had to try 3 times to get these boneheads to do their job and give the damn film a rating. And
here's the deal.
And 18 is appropriate.
18 is appropriate. There's plenty of violence. I'm not saying that I want a 12-year-old watching this. And frankly, there definitely are things that need to be talked about. Because, like I say, I don't want to be this guy. I really don't want this guy. I really don't want him happening, to be blunt. But one of the reasons why Charlie Kirk, if we aren't allowed to talk, then this is what happens. This is what happens.
You know what troubles me is Charlie Kirk was allowed to talk, and it was by talking common sense to crazy people that some crazier person decided to take him out.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying that Charlie Kirk, that I agreed with everything that he says, or that I agreed with everything that he believed, but the thing is, the guy was a brilliant arguer. He knew how to build a case, and the fact that someone's not able to undo his case, that's not his fault. That's not his problem.
Well, the thing is, time and time again, he would come at the person attacking him. He'd come at them with the facts as he knew them.
Yes,
because he was very educated. I mean, the research and the education, self-education he did. I mean, this was a very learned person. We lost a lot. We lost a lot when he was gone. And there was a few times when the person on the other side would have some rational,
there
opinion.
were, and I'm not saying he was perfect either. Although, having said that, I'll take Charlie Kirk any day over this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I have not.
I'm just saying.
I've watched a lot of the short clips of Charlie Kirk, and I have yet to see one that I really disagreed with. He generally seemed pretty. The only time he might get annoyed and maybe get snippy was when somebody was being so blatantly rude and ignorant.
Yes.
And just, basically, saying nasty things right to his face that he couldn't, they wouldn't even, if they're not going to listen, then why are they even there, right? Why do they bother?
Precisely. Well, I'm going to call it a stream. Did you have anything you wanted to say before we go?
Not really. I should have gone out and got some groceries.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
was it worth it? Was it worth your time?
Oh yeah. I mean, I really wanted you to see it, so that's
Good.
why I stayed with it. So
I'm grateful. I thank you. See, there's just us two, so I won't prolong the good night. Everyone, next Wednesday we will be doing what was it again? Shake Hands with the Devil. And John Pontorero is here saying thanks and God bless. Since you are here, John, I'm going to experiment with I'm thinking about using a new exit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Um,
Welcome, John.
I want to experiment, see what you guys think about it. Be the hero you wish had rescued you. Yes.
Don't forget the poll before you end it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, let's take a look at that. Poll. YouTube is taking time. All right, I want to like and heart John Ponerero's $4.99 super chat, and the poll is very close. So I'm 33% said sometimes vigilantism is justified. 33% said I like turtles. 22%, so it looks like two people voted it's never justified. And one person, I wonder who that was, 11% voted I'm Batman.
Well, it wasn't me.
Me, I think I voted. I actually didn't vote at all because I couldn't get the other browser to open up in time.
Okay.
Just let it go. But
So how many votes did you get in total there? Quite a few, it sounds like.
9, not really. 9, which is not terrible, but not a lot. I'm doing slightly better as time goes by, but I don't do near what I did like a year or two ago when I basically just said what I wanted to say.
Right.
I'm still monetized. I'm still able to at least share films with you guys. So since that's what I'm able to do, that's what I do. So I'm going to say that the lead is 33%. Sometimes vigilantism is justified. And of course, I think that's the point of the film, is to get people to discuss, is it ever justified? When is it justified? What do we do when law and order break down?
That's the thing. I think what the director wanted was for people to have a dialogue about the current situation.
I think so too. I don't think he's saying that this is what he wants.
No, I don't.
Maybe I'm just an idiot, but
I don't think he believes at all that that's like a solution to the overall issues in society. But I think he wanted people to talk, and the trouble is, instead of talking, a lot of people just said, "Oh, you're a far right," or "Oh, you're this," or "You're that."
Well, that's the point of that. That's the point of the Frisbee song. We don't want to talk. You just want our people who disagree with us to shut up.
Yeah, it's like, well, if you're not far left, then far left is wonderful and perfect, and if you're far right, you're evil and nasty. And
yes,
sadly, there's millions of them that aren't going to change that opinion. So,
no,
I don't know.
I don't know what to do either. But in the meanwhile, we will watch Shake Hands with the Devil next week.
Yeah. Is that the fictional film or the documentary? I'm not clear.
It's the fictional.
Okay.
It's the documentary. I thought about it, but I don't. I'd heard about this one. I heard about this film about 15 years ago from a radio talk show guy. I won't even mention the name because I don't want you to know how far right I did go at one time.
Well, the funny thing, some of those old radio talk show hosts I used to not like. Actually, when I listen to some of their current stuff, it's starting to sound actually reasonable and rational now, which is really scary.
The guy that I'm thinking of, even though I don't have the courage to say his name, he predicted all of this migrant crisis over a decade ago, and I was listening to him at the time, and I think he was spot on. I hate that he was. I wish he had just been a loon and a kook. But this is the stuff that's happening.
Even more amazing if you go back to Margaret Thatcher. I saw a clip the other day on YouTube about her. So she was speaking back in, when was it, 80s or whenever she was in prime minister. And she said if we allow uncontrolled immigration, it will be the downfall of our society.
Obama said it. Clinton has said it.
Yeah, but Obama didn't mean it apparently because he
well, well, I mean, I don't know about that, and he did, but he also, there were also millions of ICE arrests under him, and for some reason, that's okay that he had millions of ICE arrests.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And what about when Obama used to fly, what was it, drones or whatever, to take people out? And you take people out over in places like Afghanistan, and who knows if some of those people might have been innocent bystanders. But if Trump had done that, he'd be a monster. But Obama did it, and nobody blinked an eye.
Trump is a monster because I said so.
Oh,
all right.
It's hilarious. Like when I'm on my work computer, there's a little mainstream news feed that pops up if I go to the lower left corner on my screen, and I take a look every once in a while just because I get bored doing my job because it's so repetitious. And there is like about 6 or 7 stories anti-Trump. They're generally all of them hate Trump. And there was this one. Remember the incidents where he was flying back and he changed planes because there was a threat from the Iranians might send a missile at his plane. Anyway, the Independent paper, I think it's a British tabloid or something, it had the headline, Taco Trump shows what a coward he is by sneaking out in a food wagon or whatever he left the other plane in, right? And I thought
because that's obvious objective reporting. There's no bias there. The fact that you think there's bias there just shows that you are yourself a far right-wing racist.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I'm just teasing. I hope you understand that. All right.
Of course.
Everyone, God bless. Take care.
Head note.
Yeah, I'm ending the stream.